years to work for this great agency. Who leaves this great agency? Because I'm crazy. Who leaves the government? So, I shed the skin of government to become Superwoman entrepreneur. Anyway, you told me this 5 years ago that I was going to own my business, that it was going to be successful and thriving. I would have absolutely told you you were crazy. I have a government job and I'm not going anywhere. I worked so hard to be able to get the job that I got at Office of Contracting and Procurement. It was definitely an amazing agency to work with. Let me realize my dream, what my dream job was going to be, and in an agency doing work that I actually really loved. But it was when I had business owners come in and they needed so much extra help. And we, as just one agency, couldn't do it, or even all the agencies that there are in the District of Columbia, which are doing phenomenal work. I knew that they needed to really help, kind of handhold some of these businesses. Anyway, the leap has been phenomenal and an amazing kind of whirlwind experience, but luckily with the support of not only the government agency but also of my family, of my husband, and then just the belief that I had in myself that I could really do this, it has really turned out well. So what do I do? What is it that I do? I'm a consultant, which there are a lot of in Washington, D.C. And like my husband says, he's like, oh, people who are just getting over on other people, just, taking people's money. He's like, they're thieves, but we're not. And I think I've changed his perspective, because what consultants are and what they do is they have an expertise and they give it to people. And so I actually have a certain population that I really work with, and the types of entrepreneurs that I work with and I feel I can really help, and that's a lot of the underserved and underrepresented entrepreneurs that are right here in Washington, D.C. We've got a thing here called East of the River Community, and we're trying to change that so that it becomes East End. But basically a lot of the businesses there have for generations not gotten some of the support and services that they really need to thrive. And so I want to make sure that they do that. And I want them to know about all of the opportunities in the government, because OCP, I know, spend over $4 billion in goods and services. Like, that's a crazy amount. And it's in everything. There was actually an opportunity that came out not too long ago with car washing. Now, I always see the dude doing car washing for like $20 a pop. But imagine if you could make $500,000. That's the kind of opportunities that the government gives. And that's why people come to me, because I tell you about those opportunities and I am there with you, going through the proposal process, pricing things right, making sure you got those certifications that the government's looking for, making sure that you are the perfect entrepreneur, business candidate for the kind of work that they are looking for, and that you can give them the absolute best services. So that's what my job is, that's what my mission is, and I'm just here to serve DC entrepreneurs, and you can call me Small Biz Liz.